I feel like a Percy energy was trying to connect to me. They come together, okay, these two people. Please forgive me where this comes across, and I know it's a public place, but I'm hearing a lot of swearing being done.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I won't repeat the words what are coming through, but the ones you understand it is a way of them trying to kind of acknowledge of their existence. Bless them. I feel, like I say, I work in stages with spirit and they're coming in quite high up. So we could be talking here on a parental link to you.
My mum and dad.
Okay, makes a lot of sense. They're absolutely fine. They're absolutely fine. Now, lovely, lovely smells coming from Mom. I feel this lady, I know a lot of ladies do, but she was so, so passionate, I feel, about cooking, this lady.
Yeah, that's true.
Bless her. And something in particular she puts into my mind's eye, like stews and casseroles, that kind of thing. Okay, bless her. Quite interestingly enough, as them two are kind of coming closer to me, there's this real feeling about the name of Pauline as well. That makes some sense here, because it's like we've got Pauline with us, and I feel here that Pauline was like a second
Ladies
mother.
and gentlemen, would you please welcome the one and only Mr. Paul Humphries. Here he is. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Well, certainly this gentleman does come in visitation around you, and as he draws closer to me, I know that the 2nd of August would have some...
That's my birthday.
What is also this knowingness of the name of Kate, or Katie, that seems to be important as well.
It's my daughter. Yeah.
Wonderful. And also I feel drawn to the name of Thomas.
Oh, God, that's my son. Oh, God.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm very aware here of a younger male, and I can feel his energy almost as if he's gone to like the centre where the barrier is, and I can feel him walking and pacing a little bit up and down, which is some kind of grandmother love up there that watches all the family.
Yeah.
And boy, you didn't want to mess with that one, I tell you that for a fact. She could speak her mind, absolutely. Out would come that finger, she'd tell you all straight, and when there's ever problems in the family, she'll roll her sleeves up and in she comes. Absolutely. Yeah. And when she was in her 20s, this lady, this grandmother of yours, apparently she was a bit of a party animal, okay? And most definitely up went the skirt, and she'd be dancing away, flirting with the men, and she could drink beer with them as well. With a lovely lady, please, this lovely lady, she joins with me. I get a feeling that she would be about 67, 68, when she had taken her journey over to the spirit world. I know with this lady, she joins with me, most definitely there was a cancer with this lady that she fought so hard with. What I'm liking about this lady as well as she joins with me is that she knew that the wheat, it wasn't long. And there's this sense of, do you know what, I know I've got this, I know I'm not going to be here for much longer, and I'm going to enjoy every single moment, and I'm going out with a style, I'm going out with a banquet. So everything I've just said, madam, when you would understand.
Yeah.
Please, who's Louise?
That's me.
That's you. And Mum would be over in spirit?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the feeling that I get from this lady that she would not be over there that particularly long, I would say a year, maybe 2 years at the most with this lady.
Yeah, just over a year.
There's also this name of Richard that seems to be important as well to the earth. There is a Richard. I've got all my love being sent to where that name is.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Give me that again, my darling. Another period of time that I'm seeing here that draws me very close to either the 3rd, the 4th of March.
Birthday, that.
Yes. Who's Rita?
That's my mum's name.
That's Mum.
Yeah.
Awesome. Rita. So, I'm now joined. I'm joined with this would be a little boy. A little boy, bless him, and I would say no more than 5. I get a feeling that his sister might be here. In the box, in the bedroom, in the box, there is a small locket of this little boy's hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that true?
Yeah.
Thank you. Because I can see it, and I can see he's trying to connect to it. And there's some little bits and pieces in there that belong to this little boy. He's like his favourite toys and things like this. And there's also the odd garment of clothing as well that I can see, and a small pair of shoes. That he's 3.5 years older than you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to say what your age is, you see, so I'll give it that way. Okay, I can get away with that. I get a feeling about 3.5 years older than you, so he'd be your older brother. Because the reason why I know this, because as he left the earth, you would have been about 1, you see, at the time.
Yeah.
And he wants you to know that through your childhood, he had guided strong links here to the earth around about the 14th, 15th of November. That seems to have a lot of significance. Yeah? Awesome. Whether it be like birthdays and anniversaries there, I can see, which is very, very important. You're a mother yourself. Is that...
Okay, so first of all, I'm joined with a lovely gentleman, and this gentleman, as he connects through to me, and as I feel his energy, I certainly know this man. He had a bit of weight on him, but would be good muscle mass. As you look at me, there's not much on me, but he would certainly be double in terms of his body weight, but quite a fit guy, and a real lovely gentleman. And I know with him as he joins here too, I feel that he would not have made the retirement age, so I feel maybe between like 50, 58 to very early 60s with this man. There's a knowingness here of the name of Susan, but I do feel the Susan would be to the earth. And I feel that this lovely man would connect to Susan by what would be marriage. So this would be her husband. I really feel his energy very strong. Some of the little images he's put into my thoughts, although a lot of men are, I do have to go with it, but he does make a reference that he did love to go out fishing. He loved fishing, it was one of his passions. And I see where there would be several, maybe photographs of this man on display with actual facts. I think there would be one of him holding some kind of carp or some kind of big fish. I'm not an expert at fish, but I can feel him holding this. And this photograph, please, should be on display somewhere, or at least out and about, that you would see. Now, he's a lovely, lovely gentleman, and I can see him trying to reach out to Sue, trying to reassure her that he's never, never left. And I know the way he makes me feel, that although you had ups and downs, we all do in life, but this man, please, he never regretted anything. He never regretted anything. He absolutely adores you. I can see him coming close to you each day, and each day he comes in, he gives his lovely wife a kiss, lovely Sue a kiss. Oh, bless his heart. I feel very drawn as well where there would be a name of Lisa. There would be a Lisa that connects to this man as well. This Lisa will be to the earth. I feel either here, Lisa would be like some kind of granddaughter or a daughter to this man. And I can see he's been trying to reach out to her. I get a sense as well, almost like memory jewellery that has been made in this man's memory. I don't know if it contains some of his ashes, or it will just be made in memory of this lovely man. But I know he's very grateful. I know he's very grateful of the sentiment. I know he's very grateful for the beautiful words that was written and said about him. And I also know he's pleased about the pint that was pulled for him. Somebody had a drink in his memory and pulled one for him as well, and he's so, so grateful. I'm getting the name of like Kevin, or like Kelvin, that would have some significance here. I've not been able to ascertain if that name's to the earth or in spirit, but I do feel very drawn to this name that would be important to this man. Thank you, my friend. He even makes me aware here as well that there would be a new arrival to the family, a new arrival to the family of a little boy that I believe since his time in spirit, and I can see him watching over this new arrival, this little boy. And I actually feel that his name will be connected very much to this little boy, either been a second name, a third name, but it's like this lovely man in spirit, his name is being carried on, and he is so, so thrilled. His wife stands to reason a little bit, but I do know
and mentioning again about the photographs, that they are on display. I know there would be one in the bedroom and one I feel on the bedside, and I feel as you open the drawer.
Short of it is I'm going to connect to those that have crossed from this world to the next. The way I work spiritually, predominantly I see things. When a spirit will come and join with me, they will show things about themselves and about you wonderful, wonderful people in your lives. So ladies and gentlemen, if you've got any skeletons in your cupboards, lock them up very firmly. Absolutely. Okay. So predominantly I see things. I can also feel spirit in the spirit world as well. And when they come very close to me, I often feel that person's personality. It shines through. You know, you get a feeling if the person was a good person or a bad person. Okay. Jovial, miserable, all different types of personalities come through. And in those feelings, they will often project the emotional states of you people. You know, your ups and your downs of life. But it's beautiful to know that our loved ones are there watching us and guiding us through some times of need. It really truly is. They're only just a whisper away. Who's Mr. Brackenby? He used to own some kind of establishment from your childhood where you lived. Yes, we're going back to 1742. When he was a little girl, okay, back in 1742, Mr. Brackenby used to own the corner shop, okay? Now your mum and dad are up there, and they've been having a little yarn with Mr. Brackenby. They've reminisced, okay? It's interesting, isn't it? Yes, I think he was called Ronald. Don't mind me saying. When your husband was young and in his 20s, he was a good-looking chappie. He was really handsome, dark, good-looking. The ladies loved him, okay? But you got him, darling, okay? You snatched him and you got him. And I tell you this, if you don't mind me saying, as he does join with me, it's like this real sense of wanting to say to you, darling, he never regretted any moment with you, okay? And I can feel the love of this man, and as the son's here, I can feel very, very much so how proud he is of the people that you've become, okay? Absolutely. This is a wonderful, wonderful man. And I can see that he does come in visitation around you now. I'm hoping one of you boys has got his watch. Who's got his watch? You have, sir. Awesome. Because I do feel it belongs to you guys somewhere, and I know he seems to be thrilled of where it's gone to. Am I right to say, my friend, that your dad's watch has actually stopped? Yes. And does it say 4:10? Let's have a look. Can we see? Oh! Bless you. Bless you. Just shows he's around, doesn't it? Okay? Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. This lovely man's never left you, and that's give the evidence that he's with you tonight. Absolutely. And I can see that each day that he comes, just like somebody else's husband tonight, I can see he comes to you every single day. And every day he comes to you, gives you a kiss. Okay? And when your time comes to leave this earth,